All right, we're continuing on in Lesson 9 in Computer Science Discoveries, Unit 2 on websites and HTML. We've gotten through the hyperlinks part, so now you should have these all working back and forth on your pages. And as you start progressing through the rest of these levels, here's where it gives you that formalized structure on how you make the hyperlink work. That should be in your journal as a reference. As you keep moving along, in diamond number 5 or level 5, they give you a couple of sites that you can look at. If you are missing anything or you want to just double check and make sure your structure compares to other student work. When you get to bubble number 6 or level 6, it says, create a new HTML page and rename it. If you do not have 3 pages, then go ahead and do that. Here's a link to go back if you've forgotten how to do that. But it's just making sure that you've got all of the pages you need. If you're good, keep going. In level number 7, they're saying, hey, do you have all of your images that you want to upload into your project? So you should be double checking and seeing if you need to go out and search for more. Please make sure you're using a Creative Commons filter, especially if you're using Google as your search. Make sure you go to Tools and Usage Rights so that you're finding images that we have permission to use. You have to have at least 3. Okay? When you've got that all taken care of, in bubble number 8, here's where it wants you to code in some things here. So you've got your pages. Make sure that I'm seeing a paragraph. Make sure I'm seeing your pictures. Do you have a list? Have you sourced your pictures properly? And a paragraph and so on. And if you've got that ready, the very last part that we're going to do is to license your work with a footer at the bottom. And we're going to put in that Creative Commons licensing for you. Okay? So the navigation bar, you should have that done. The footer, here's what I want you to go ahead and do. Get to level number 9. Click on this Creative Commons hyperlink. When your page loads, scroll down until you find this part that says have a web page. This right here is what we want to put in at the bottom of all the pages in your website. So notice this is very nice. It says copy this code to let your visitors know. And there's a lot of code here. So go ahead, click in, get it all highlighted. Make sure you scroll to make sure you've got it all. Copy it, go back to code, and then get to the very bottom of the code of your web page. Start with your main one. That should happen right before the closing body tag. Hit paste. All of this stuff appears in your code. And when you come over here, cool, you see the icon, and then you see this phrase that's at the bottom. Do the same thing on all your other pages. So when you go to page 2 and you look at the bottom, there it is. When you go to your last page, there it is. Check through everything on your rubric to make sure you've got all the elements in your web page, and good luck.